G'day Star Wars fans and collectors, and welcome to Red Leader 1. Today we're going to have a look at some images that Hasbro have revealed after the Triple Force Friday reveal of the new products for the October 4th release. And today we're going to have a look at the new AT-ST Raider for the Mandalorian. And I have to say, this looks beautiful. This is going to be part of the vintage collection. And the amount of detail Hasbro have done for this vehicle is absolutely amazing. So we'll have a closer look at this. Now, there's 3 vehicles that Hasbro are releasing on October 4th for Triple Force Friday. The other ones are obviously Poe Dameron's X-Wing. We're also getting a re-release of Luke Skywalker's Red 5 in the vintage collection as well. I'll have a look at those images in another video, but we're going to concentrate on this one here because out of the 3 vehicles, the AT-ST Raider is number 1 for me. This is number 1 must-have for my collection. I love the amount of detail Hasbro have done for this vehicle. Looks fantastic. Now, Hasbro have released this sculpt vehicle in the past, but when they've released it, it's just been really plain plastic, no weathering and stuff like that. But this, they've done an amazing job by these images here. Look fantastic. Also comes with a figure as well. I'm not sure who this character is. Obviously, he's part of a group that may be called the Raiders or something like that. Raid villages and stuff. We did see a glimpse of this AT-ST in the actual trailer for the Mandalorian. So it'd be really interesting to see who these guys are and what other equipment they've taken off the Empire. Now, the Mandalorian is set after Jakku, Battle of Jakku, which is several years after the fall of the Empire. So obviously throughout the galaxy, there must be huge amounts of Imperial military assets that since the Empire has fallen, have fallen in the hands of these type of militia groups. So, but love the look at this. It comes in the vintage collection box, which looks pretty cool. I love the look at that. Yeah, wow, that looks really good. Closer look. Holy cow! I'm just really hoping we can find this in Australia. Really hope. Look at the amount of detail. Looks like on the leg here they've got markings of how many kills. We've got markings on the front of the AT-ST, a browny red colour, I don't know. We've got like a tarp wrapped around the leg. We've got nets, so by the looks of it, they must capture people or something like that to be slaves, or I assume. Down here I noticed we've got a skull and bones here, these guys have to be pirates then. That's what I'm assuming. These are pirates. We've got, like I said before, markings. I'm assuming that that's their kills. Look at the rust stains, the weathering, the dirt, rust along here. Wow. They've certainly put a lot of effort into these vehicles. Now, I also do realise that these are promotion images for the product, so hopefully the actual product in the box does come out looking like this. Because if it does, it's that's probably really good. I love to look at it. Now the question is, how much is this going to cost? Now we know that Poe Dameron's X-Wing in the US is going to cost $100, so I assume Poe's X-Wing in Australia could be anywhere between $150 to $200 in Australia, which is absolutely disgusting and really disappointing as a collector, especially for the price for these vehicles. Like I've said in the past, vehicles like this should cost around about $50, $60, not even $60, around $50. Not these stupid $100 or $200. But because it comes with a figure, I can see this costing a lot of money, at least $130, $140. That's Australia. I'm talking to, guys. So in the US, I would say half that. So maybe, I don't know. They're saying $100 for Poe Dameron's X-Wing. I'll probably say around about $100 for this as well. So you could be looking in Australia paying nearly $200 for this, which is disgusting, I reckon. It's don't get me started. But apart from that, I'm really, really happy. This is probably the vehicle that I really want out of the 3 vehicles being released for Triple Force Friday. Now, the question is, where are we going to find these? In Australia, there's no word at the moment what stores are going to be having Triple Force Friday. I don't think the major stores in Australia like Kmart, Big W or Target will. I think the places like Zing, all those pop culture stores, online stores as well, are probably going to be the only place you're going to get these. And if you do, it's just going to cost extraordinary amount of money in Australia for these. So I really, really hope Kmart, Target, or Big W actually store these, sell these in store, because if they do, at least that way, we're not going to be paying through the roof here in Australia. So, but I love it. This is number 1 for me. I would love to be able to pick up 2 of these, and I was thinking before, I wouldn't even, honestly, I don't know, would I actually display it with the character? I would just love to just have just stormtroopers with like a special squad. But anyway, I've got 3 of these ATSTs that came out back in 2010, I reckon. The Battle of Hoth, the Hoth version of the ATST. Got 3 of them. So if I can't get my hands on one of these, I'm definitely going to custom paint one of mine. I've got a spare one that I've always thought about custom painting, and if I can't find these in Australia, I'll definitely do that. Definitely. Alright, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. We'll do a video on the other 2 vehicles. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And until next time, may the Force be with you always.